Hey there everyone, and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. And I apologize for the lack of videos here lately. I've been having some fairly serious health things I'm dealing with, so I've been pretty under the weather. But I did want to get this video done. It's one I've been checking out for a bit. So this is the Milestones mod. This one I think is fairly old, but it's been updated, so it works with the current version, and I don't believe I spotlighted it before. Also, I just noticed we have a smiley face here, but this is a pretty cool way to add custom milestones to your game. So obviously in vanilla, the game comes with achievements, which we have here. But with this mod, you can add basically any milestone you want, and it does work with modded gameplay as well. So there's a whole list on the mod portal page of the mods it works with. But just to name a few, there is Space Exploration, Factorio 2, SpaceX Plus Factorio 2, Bob's and Angels, C Block, Industrial Revolution 2, Newlius 248K mod, Piano Dins, etc. So, I mean, there's a lot. What we can do here is you can either click this or hit the Control-Alt-M hotkey, and this will bring up your milestone. So this shows everything that is like set as a milestone. So like getting your first science pack of every type, and then hitting your first 1,000 of every type, some robots, rocket, killing biters, so on and so forth. These two I added. So I'm going to show you just really quick like what happens when you achieve them, and then how to actually add them. So if we go ahead and craft a furnace here, then theoretically we should have achieved it, created first stone furnace at, and the time is here. And then I created the mining drill one, so we'll make the mining drill here, and it should give us that as well. And it looks like maybe not. It should have given that to us. If we take a look here, so this shows the time in here, basically. And then I'm not sure why that one didn't work. Maybe it's because I already had one, potentially. It kind of like canceled it out. We'll have to see on that. But it gave it to us, and then it tracks the time. So this is cool because you can like compare with friends. You can, compare between playthroughs if you want to try to beat something next time. And then you can keep this open if you want. You can kind of pin it and move it around. But if you want to add one, you go to settings, and then this shows everything that's in here. So the preset is vanilla. You could just create a whole new preset, which I would kind of recommend doing because it's a little finicky in terms of like moving stuff around. Not that it really matters where it's located, but you can also import and export presets, which is super cool. So group, you can create a group. So you can create a group down here. You can add an item, add a fluid, add research, and add kill. And then you can see, so science, these are all grouped together. So there's 1 and then 1,000. Something else you can do as well is if you click this infinite milestone, completing this milestone will create a new one with a higher quantity. So I've done it on this one, and basically it means that the next milestone will then be like 10 times, etc., etc. Obviously delete it, arrows move it up and down in the list. I don't know if that really matters, because it's just whenever you complete it, you just get the achievement. And then you can see progress, group, power, kills, and then I added the basic one. So to add a group, you just do add group, and we'll just say like production or something, right? And then we hit enter, or just leave it, and then I can add an item. The thing is, it always seems, as far as I can tell, it basically always adds it to like the bottom group. So this is where things get really kind of finicky. I can't find a way to drag it per se. You can use these arrows, but as you would imagine, it gets kind of tedious because like if I click this up, I have to like then like move my mouse back up here to then move it again, etc. I haven't found a good way. I tried messing with it. I didn't find a good way to like click and drag and move them or anything, or like tell it which group to go under. But then you just click here to do an item. So we'll just say like maybe our first assembling machine. We'll just say 1, and then maybe after that like our first pump jack. You can just kind of do whatever you want, but it can do any item in the game, any item with modded items, etc., etc. And then you just add them in here and then do confirm, and it says settings change. You can see it's added it down here. I really don't know why it didn't do the burning mining drill. What I'm going to do really quick, just to test it again, is go into cheat mode, give myself some more iron, so I can actually make this thing, and then we'll turn off cheat mode here, and then we'll go in and try to make another one and see. Well, probably, maybe I just made the wrong one. I did make the wrong one because I'm an idiot. Again, apologize, I've not been feeling well, but you can see there it is. And then yeah, you can import and export the preset. So if you, like, and a friend want to do the same preset or something, or you want to do it through saves, it can work, and then it shows your times here. I think it's really cool, especially with mods, because it can kind of help you keep track in complicated mods, like how far you've gone and stuff. Really neat mod. Last thing here, guys, settings. It does require the ftlib, like Factorio library mod. A lot of mods require that. It's very simple. I wouldn't really mess with this at all. Ticks between each check, 60, so that's a second. I think that's totally fine. Initial preset, you could just have a preset initially loaded, so has no effect on existing games. Use milestones export feature in game to create a string that you can paste here. So you would paste a string of a preset, and then it just like automatically does that one. And then compact list removes the completed at labels for each item. I personally want this, so I'll leave that. I would leave that there. And then list by group. If checked, milestones will be grouped together in categories. If unchecked, all milestones will be listed together chronologically, which you could do as well if you uncheck that. But there you go, guys. That is a mod. Super cool, I think, if you just want to add some like new type of achievements to your game that you can customize. And if you have any thoughts, questions, leave them below. If you enjoyed, a like is appreciated. If you are new and want to see more content, feel free to subscribe. There's a link in the description to the mod portal page where you can check this out. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.